One of the most important economic considerations across Michigan, even the nation, is when will the auto plants reopen? The domestic three certainly want to get open as soon as possible, but what will that look like? With some answers, we turn to Local 4 business editor Rod Maloney. He is live this evening in Warren with the very latest. Rod, what are you hearing?
Well, I'm hearing that it could be a while still, Karen. Now, here's the deal. Today was the date not so long ago that Chrysler wanted to open its plants, but that got pushed ahead. And now they're eyeing May 18th because it's the Monday after the current stay-at-home order. But will that happen? A lot of questions. The Warren truck plant's looking quite different these days. A giant white tent covers the plant entrance with a sign saying, "Let's restart and keep each other safe." Here, thousands of auto workers will eventually return. As it stands right now, none of the domestic three is willing to say precisely when the assembly plants will open, making the 18th more unlikely. But we know a couple of things about the auto business. First, it uses a global, just-in-time supply chain currently shut down. Second, in order to have the assembly plants open on the 18th, the supplier plants, both foreign and domestic, would have to be open days and preferably even a week before the assembly plants. So far, that's not looking likely. It's also important to point out the United Auto Workers are not interested in its membership going back to work while the current stay-at-home order is in place. Yet all of this could change if the governor decides to loosen the reins on her stay-at-home order. Let there be no doubt the pressure's on for that to happen.
Have you traveled internationally by air or cruise in the last 14 days?
When the auto plants do start up again, it's likely to look quite similar to this. Local 4 went into the General Motors transmission plant just over a week ago where they're making face masks. And like you see here, employees, whether blue or white collar, will have to wear company-provided masks and undergo health pre-screening and temperature checks before entering any company building. And they will go to vastly different workstations the entire industry is now altering. Now, what we're hearing is that all of the car companies are looking to put up partitions inside the plants, and they have much more cleaning, disinfecting in terms of where the workstations are going to be. In order to get in the plant, you have to go in one entrance and come out the other. They're going to be staggering shifts. And so there's a lot at play here, a lot to happen, and they're still in the early planning stages of all of this. And like I said in the piece there, we're going to have to wait for the supplier plants to get up and running before the assembly plants like this one could get back online. Back to you.
So many pieces to juggle here. Now, we know there are a lot of workstations where social distancing just really isn't physically possible. So how are they handling that, Rod?
Well, there's been much discussion about this, Karen, and depending on the company, they're going to be doing things that are going to require more PPE. For instance, Ford is telling me that they're going to require workers who have to be close together to not only have a mask, but a face shield and other stronger requirements like that. So it is being taken up, being taken into consideration. This is going to take some time to ramp up. It's also going to take some time for the auto workers themselves to figure out how to navigate this because the lines are going to be long getting inside.
Oh, most definitely. All right. Thank you, Rod. Indeed.